Hey guys, welcome to my first episode in my Bagel Box collaboration. Today's topic, or this week's topic, is going to be about the worst movie of all time, both overall and in my personal opinion, and the best movie of all time, both personally and overall. So let's just go ahead and get started, shall we? So I was going to take notes, but I'm just going to wing it and hope for the best. So best, we're going to start with the best. The best movie, in my opinion, of all time is probably SLC Punk, the original. That movie is so fucking cool. It's just so amazing and so fun and inspired me in a huge, huge way.
If I knew what was ahead of me, I may have stayed in bed. Life is like that.
Never have so many of Satan's followers been amassed on the earth as there are now.
What?
For a number of reasons. If you don't know or you've never seen it, basically it's about two young punks living in Salt Lake City, Utah in the 80s, I believe, during the kind of punk movement, and it's about anarchy and chaos and all the things that come with it. And I think that's one of the best movies, in my personal opinion, of all time. It's so quotable, and I love Matthew Lillard, so yeah. And then the best movie overall, I would have to say, is Fight Club.
This is how I met Tyler Durden.
Come on, hit me before I lose my nerve. Ow! It hit me in the ear!
And I'd also say that's arguably one of my favorite books of all time. But I'm speaking, as objectively as I can. I believe that Fight Club is one of the best movies of all time. Just for the simple fact that it speaks to everyone on some level, because everyone's kind of trapped in this capitalist society and we all just kind of want to get out of that, and Fight Club, it really speaks to that on many, many levels. So and if you don't know what Fight Club is about, it's about Edward Norton's character, which we call the narrator. That's how we know him. He is an insomniac, kind of working all the time and never sleeping, and when he does sleep, it's almost like he just wakes up not knowing where he's at. And he works for a car manufacturer, and actually on one of the business trips he meets Tyler Durden, played by Brad Pitt, and they decide to wreak havoc, mayhem, and soap. So one of the best movies of all time, hands down. Now for the worst movies of all time, both overall and in my opinion. So overall, I'm going to start with overall. I think the worst movie of all time is The Room.
Oh, come on, Johnny's my best friend.
Why, Lisa? Please talk to me, please!
You think girls like to cheat like guys do?
What makes you say that?
Who is that directed by? I'll look it up and put it down below. The Room is just a terrible, terrible movie. It's horribly directed. Everything about it is just fucking terrible. Not to be confused with Room with Brie Larson, which won an Oscar. Definitely not that one. But The Room, it's fucking terrible. I'll look up who it's directed by and stuff. But it's just terrible. It's so bad. Like, I couldn't even tell you the story. Like, I'll insert clips somewhere, but it's fucking terrible. Please do not watch it. Do not waste your time on that fucking movie. And now for the worst movie of all time, in my personal opinion, would have to be Twilight, the first one.
Say it out loud. Say it.
Vampire.
Are you afraid?
No. It's so poorly done. The story's awful. Come at me. It's so bad. Looking back on it, like, it's just so bad. Like, the dialogue is so bad. The characters are so bad. It's just bad. And if you don't know what Twilight is about, I'm not even gonna go into it. It's so bad. Definitely, in my personal opinion, one of the worst movies of all time, hands down. But yeah, so that is the topic for this week. The best movie of all time overall and in my opinion, and the worst movie of all time, both overall and in my personal opinion. And yeah, so this is how these videos are pretty much going to go. I'm going to, talk to you guys a little bit and just kind of start a conversation. So leave down in the comments what your favorite movies are, what movies you love, what movies you hate, and we'll get a conversation going in the comments. And just so you guys know, this will be part of my regular uploading schedule. I'm going to try to upload on Mondays and Wednesdays, what I'm aiming for right now, but I know for sure at the very least I'll be uploading on Mondays. So yeah, and with that, if you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, and if you want to see more from me, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And I think that's everything, so thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!